whole hog competition as we saw it.
Right, you're looking at what? One well-done hog, and we're talking with Linda Thomason. Linda, you're out here every year cooking and do well.
Right, this is our 5th year out here, and we're in all 3 categories, and our entry this year is Pamela.
Now, was yours Patty last year?
Right, we had Patty Pig last year, and we have Pamela Pig this year.
Why the peas now?
Rosemary, I don't know. The first year that we started this thing out, we named our pig, I think, Petunia.
Okay.
And the next year somebody said, well, what's your pig's name? I said, well, I don't know. I said, well, better start with a P. It's an all-female team. It better be a female name.
Okay.
And we've stuck with it.
All right. Now, I'm curious. You never see anything like this to walk into a butcher shop or to walk in the meat.
No.
Where do you get these pigs?
Well, it's over in Piggott. And we called up and about 3 weeks in advance, and we tell them what we want, how we want it butchered.
And you want the whole hog, and you want the head on?
Well, I'm a firm believer in head, hooves, and hide. You know?
The head, hooves, and hide. Okay. Now, the hide, you like to cook it with a hide on?
Yes.
Looks like it would take a lot longer, Linda.
Well,
and aren't you going to peel that off, and aren't you going to lose the effect of some of the sauce?
Well, we don't sauce it. This is a hickory smoked pig. We don't sauce it. We put sauce on the table for the judges. If they want to take...
So what we do, we take the loins, whole pork loins, and we place them inside the rib cage. And what this does, this allows those loins to cook, and we give that away as samples, and yet it keeps our rib cage from overcooking. So when the judges come around, they want a sample of rib cage, and we can get them some rib cage that's not overcooked. The rib cage is the easiest part to cook due to the thickness, because it's not near as thick as the other part of the hog.
Okay, now, all you did was take the hog and rub on...
Yes, and we scar it just a little bit there, as you can see, and then we put our seasoning all down in there and put it in this rack, and that's it. Nothing else ever happens to it.
Let her go.
Let her rip. Let Mother Nature take a course, because that's what it does.
All right. Now, over here,
we have our shoulders. We cook our shoulders basically the same way we cook our whole hog. We just wrap it in that wire so it won't fall apart when it gets so done. Because when we get through cooking those shoulders...
Makes my mouth water just to look at those hogs again. Oh, it was great. Okay, we're still 4th of July, and we have a bit on this tape of a mud derby that took place. The men stayed up for 3 days, day and night, and watered the track. And then they disc and water again. So it was really muddy. And we want you to see the trucks that try to go through. Now, there are differing categories, but I think we've picked a bit of Mike Bell trying to get through. And then I believe Danny Wilkerson tries to go through. Let's show you how far they got.
Here he goes. Here he goes. And away he goes. He is coming through. Let's... there he's... Oh, man, I mean, the mud's going up on it, and it just dug itself into a hole. And just that's the way our rototiller does every time I try to run it. You know, that Bronco is moving now, backwards. Crowd yelling. They enjoy seeing these cars come in and just really bog down. And I do, too.
Okay, y'all ready down there? Okay, he's fixing to go. He's off.
Oh, he does get her up.
We're waiting for a Bronco to hit the mud. So it's like your head. He's starting to ball. He's down.
He's gone.
Little forward is there.
Well, it looks like that ought to make it through if anything could.
Okay, everybody ready? Okay, let's go. There it is. Danny Wilson came to right. Now the same thing heavy for all kind of truck. Look
I mean, he is hitting the high point. He may make it.
There he goes. He's going on. Bring it home.
Oh, boy. I'm told that last year the people that stood along the fence like we are doing right now really got it. So far they are not getting as far as we are.
Okay, here's the tape that is priceless. We think you're going to really enjoy this because who doesn't enjoy seeing people get hit in the face with pies? Now, there is a portion of this tape that you didn't see that goes along with getting hit with pies, and it's probably the worst part. It's the cleanup. It's getting all that goo out of your hair and off. We want to show you a little bit of the cleanup that went on behind the scenes first, and then we'll show you some of the people taking pies. That's the fun part. That was great fun. I tell you, I can still feel the mess in my hair as I sit here in this chair and think about it. I suppose my favorite part of that was when Fran Smith was right in the middle of her high C and she gets hit with a pie. Isn't that beautiful? No telling how far that pie went. There's a bit here that we want to finish out tonight's tape with that's very interesting. The celebrity pie throw, the celebrity idea is what brought this to mind, that we need to show you a bit of this clip. We have moved on to the Delta Fair, and we got some extra things there, but we went out to film a bit of the entertainment the night Dan Seals was performing, and you'll see what bit, and this is all we got for the whole evening, because they came over and said, oh, you mustn't make video pictures here. So we'll show you everything we got of the night Dan Seals was here. Okay, did you see the camera being jiggled and juggled around there at the very end? At that point, one of the troop came over and said to Russ, sorry, you can't make pictures of this, which is amazing to us because publicity is the name of the game with these performers. But anyway, that's all we could get. We're going to have a guessing game now. I want you to tell me what the next picture is going to be on your screen. Do you recognize it? What is it? Are those eyes? What do you think that is? Can you tell? We did an extremely interesting tape in connection also with the Delta Fair. Let's show you a little more of it, and you'll recognize what the picture is.
Straight from the mule's mouth, and and there he is. Hey, about your teeth. Okay. All right. This is Dr. Robert Cars, who is Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. And do you travel like this all over this state?
Not very often, but we have visited all corners of the state now except the northeast corner.
And what time did you leave this morning?
This morning we left about a little bit before 8 o'clock, drove 333 miles to Kennett.
All right.
And here we are.
All right. And the horses don't have to, excuse me, mules don't have to get out in that period of time.
The mules stood quietly in the trailer you see there for that
they're old hands at this.
Trip, yes.
Okay, now, the Missouri mules, why the tradition of Missouri mules? Why are they so famous?
Missouri mule is famous for several reasons. One of them is the tremendous number.
Did you guess what it was? Did you really say a Missouri mule? I bet you didn't. Anyway, that's a look at a few of the things we did over the summer months, and we hope you've enjoyed them.
You have been watching Time for Talk. Time for Talk is a community betterment service designed to cooperate with our local community betterment program. Each evening, Monday through Friday at this time, Rosemary interviews local personalities and others who bring items of interest to this community. If you are aware of items of interest, please let us know for possible airing on this program. Time for Talk is brought to you through the cooperation of Kennett Cablevision Incorporated and is produced through the facilities of the Slicer Street Church. The Holy Scriptures come alive.